From Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, tonight a battle of two first-place squads between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Jordan Montgomery, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Really like this guy. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettit, left-hander from the University of South Carolina. Not an overpowering fastball, kind of like Andy Pettit. Low to mid-90s fastball, good curveball. His secondary pitches he needs to improve on a little bit, but this guy has a bright future. Quality arm from the left side.
Andrelton Simmons is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And that's out number 1. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, D-Ro?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here's the first pitch to him. Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Next, it'll be Max Kepler. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 0 for 5. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Jordan Balazovic will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the second baseman.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction. You could tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it foul.
Ready with another 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. a little low. It's 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ballgame.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here.
Rizzo.
The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So now into the box is Anthony Rizzo. First pitch on its way. The 1-0.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. The watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
This guy's got a realistic shot to win the Triple Crown, and he's hit several home runs in his last 10 games.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. And this will be fouled away. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. LeMahieu rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump. He comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Now into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He's currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here.
Well, this is a small sample size because the season is still so young, but I don't have any doubt he's going to be near the top of a bunch of the leaderboards when this season is all said and done.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away. And that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Next up will be Glaber Torres, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Simmons has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Into the box, Miguel Sano, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. So a full count now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Count remains full. The next 3-2. And right into the shift, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. Base hit into right center.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
And prior to the first pitch, you'll look to first. Runners back. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 22 home runs and 72 RBIs. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Sano stands at first with 1 out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 12.
And now here is Kyle Schwarber. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 2 and the Twins nothing. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
First offering on its way. And this one runs up high, ball 1. The 1-0.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count. Having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Enters play here at 279. 13 home runs and 60 runs batted in. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Here comes the 1-2. High and deep to right center. Kepler's on his horse. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Batting 9.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here it comes, 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. A man at second with 1 down. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. first pitch of the AB now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. LeMahieu is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
And that's in there, base hit. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him.
Rizzo.
Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. And they're runners at the corners now. This is on the ground over to first. Simmons relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for one. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Yankees 3 and the Twins nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next.
The designated hitter, Jorge.
Now here's the first offering.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
That is out. The left fielder is a Kyle Garlick.
Next to dig in, Kyle Garlick. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Here's the first pitch.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Up next, Andrelton Simmons. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. And now a pitch on the way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gallo gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their third turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better.
Leading off,
safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can,
the designated hitter.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Judge.
The pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Here's Joey Gallo now as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 home. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Judge stands at second with no outs. 1-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder.
Digging in will be Giancarlo Stanton. He singled first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First and second here with nobody out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And that's through into left, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
And that'll bring up Gleber Torres. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Base is full now following the error. And now it'll be the catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. The 1-1. Softly hit here to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the run is in to score from third.
Now batting, number 29.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Randy Dobnak is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Randy Dobnak.
Next, here is Giancarlo. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
He's set. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
The center fielder,
bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average is at 308 entering play. 15 long balls and 32 driven in. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. 3 innings complete. It's the Yankees 6 and the Twins nothing. That'll bring Luis Ariz, and D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder, Max Kepler.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Stanton is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Sano.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Sano. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Oh and 1, here it comes.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. 2 out, nobody on. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
1-2, here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Down go the Twins in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th, but before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus with the plate in the middle and late frames.
The second baseman.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu stands in as he looks at a called strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Now batting.
Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter.
Rizzo.
Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Boy, this one got ugly early. They were looking to get some innings out of the starting rotation. That didn't happen in this one, lasting only 2 innings. A lot of outs yet to get from this bullpen.
Anthony Rizzo stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. Schwarber will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The designated hitter, number 99, Aaron.
Ready now is Aaron Judge, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into
now
center.
batting,
And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. At the plate, Joey Gallo. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Judge is off at first with 2 away. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Now the 2-1. All even at 2-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Here now the 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looks like he's seeing it pretty good.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Now at the plate here is Mitch Garver. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2 one more time. Hit to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 1-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Jorge Polanco would be next. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. And now Giancarlo Stanton, 2 for 2 in the
Leading
ballgame
off
so
for the
far.
Yankees, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Strike taken up in the zone.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a shot toward right center. Kepler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next up, Gleber Torres. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Base is empty, 2 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Now here's the first offering. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 6-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jorge Polanco. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get to double play.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. fouled off. Another 0-2 coming. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit.
Leading off for the Yankees, the third baseman,
Urshela,
29.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Taken in by Simmons. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
He hit a sac fly earlier. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And it's 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Urshela on at first, nobody out. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Simmons on to first, a double play.
The batter.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Weekly hit towards first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 6 and the Twins nothing. Striding in is Luis Arias. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The second baseman, Luis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Here's a blooper out toward left center, and that's in there, base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We
Now
love those lawn
Right
darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Sliced hard on the ground. Adds through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. And that runner will hold up at 2nd with 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Josh Donaldson digging in now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Here's the 1-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Runners are at 1st and 2nd with 1 away. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch popped up, and no one will get this one. Here's the 3-2. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Clay Holmes is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Holmes.
First offering. Mitch Garver comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. 1 run is scored.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Up next to the Twins, the designated hitter.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Urshela is under it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 30, Kyle Garlick.
So next to hit is Kyle Garlick. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
3 runs already home here. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Andrelton Simmons would be next. Full count, here it comes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 6-3. Gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 33, Jay.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is...
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. To second for 1, on to first, and yet another double play. Their 4th of the night, and there are quickly 2 gone here.
Joey.
Stepping in next, Joey Gallo. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Down in order go the Yankees. They still lead it 6-3. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Andrelton Simmons.
Britton's ready. First pitch on the way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch, and it's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Now another 1-2. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Luis Arias is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. Simmons gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouled off. The 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Torres has it. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Next up is Max Kepler. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
High in the air down the right field line. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. Twins retired in short order. They're still doubled up. Cody Stashak is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 61, Cody Stashak.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Sano over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Glaber.
And stepping in, Gleber Torres. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home. Runners on first with 1 down. Two and 1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. The 2-2. Swung on and chopped up the middle. One there. On to first, and you guessed it, another double play. Their 5th of the ball game so far, and this one ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 6-3. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
Here's Miguel Sano. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
1-0 the count. Chapman sets. Here's the delivery. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Now at the plate is Josh Donaldson. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on the way. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Stepping in once again is Mitch Garver, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set, and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game.
Minnesota, good night.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. New York, with their 101st win of the year, tops in the division. Jordan Montgomery gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Jordan Balazovic permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 29th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight, First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, 3 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home